Hello, everyone, and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. I have a sad story for you today. Um, I have a dad, and he saw his ex-wife. He got divorced from his wife, his ex-wife, and he sees her and her boyfriend at a soccer game, and they actually killed him. It was actually his son's soccer game, and he killed him. Um, this is something I really don't like to report. I don't really like to talk about, but it's news. It's noteworthy. So we'll uh, we'll go from there. I'm gonna read you a little excerpt of it. A man killed his ex-wife and her boyfriend while at a soccer game in Texas. Officials said, sending players running off the field for cover. The 42-year-old man was watching one of their sons play soccer when he spotted his pregnant ex-wife and her boyfriend, according to the Harris County Sheriff's Office. Armed with a silver revolver, he approached them and shot them both multiple times in the parking lot near Matthias Alameda Training Center, northwest of Houston, authorities said. A chaotic scene of players scurrying off the field, leaping over the fence for safety was captured on a video obtained by KPRC. The 35-year-old boyfriend died at the scene. The 28-year-old woman died at the hospital. Harris County Sheriff's Office initially said that the woman was pregnant. Initially said that the woman was pregnant, but had not confirmed by a medical examiner on Monday. Less than 2 hours later, after the shooting, the suspect shooter died in an apparent suicide from a self-inflicted gunshot wound, officials said. He was found with a silver revolver, and it was next to his body, the officials said. Okay, that's a lot to unpack there. Let's start off from this. It's a tragic story. I hate hearing anything like this, and the first thing that comes to my mind is the child. Okay, you have a young teenager. I'm assuming the kid was a teenager or maybe early preteens. Okay, he was in a soccer game. He's out there performing, wanting to go out there and show off. Mom and dad watching him, everything is great. And dad, which I don't understand why he would do it. I don't know. I guess he got so enraged when he saw the ex-boyfriend over there. It was almost like she was replacing him. And he felt like, what am I supposed to do? We've all been there. Listen, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to be the bigger person and look for a happy medium in between there. That's your ex-wife. She wanted a divorce, or you wanted a divorce, or whatever the case may be. It seems like she was the one that filed for divorce. You may have filed it. You signed it. So if you signed it, you was okay with it. Now, when she moves on, she's moving on. She's doing what she needs to do. You need to understand that when she moves on, okay, you can't take it personal, okay? Now, I'm going to get up off the story and just talk about regular life in general, okay? I'm married, okay? I have a wife. I have a daughter, okay? 2 daughters, actually. And unfortunately, we all go through the rejection period where sometimes my wife, we go back and forth and we don't see eye to eye with some things, okay? I had a previous marriage where I've gotten divorced, okay? And she's gotten someone else, okay? Now, a whole different woman, I'm with somebody else, she's with somebody else. Okay, great. I didn't spaz out. I didn't get mad, see her and her ex-boyfriend, my ex-wife and the boyfriend, and go out there and snap. So you mentally have to sit back and just think about what's really going on, okay? You know what I'm saying? You need to move forward. You need to have that moment of clarity in your mind that, okay, when this comes up, we're getting divorced, okay? You need to sit down and have that moment of clarity where I can feel like I can handle this. Did you need her that much? Because it seems to me that the guy was 42, she was 28. She was much younger. You got to understand, when you're younger like that, you're going to look for somebody else. It wasn't like it was vice versa. You was 28 and she was 42. So what's crazy about the whole story was, he's going out and he's sitting there doing what he had, he had in his mind all along probably to do. Most people like that, they probably be thinking over and over and over and planning it and the reason why I say he planned it out is because why would you come to the soccer game with a gun on your hip? Okay, I understand self-defense and protecting yourself in all different avenues and all that kind of stuff, but coming to your son's soccer game with a revolver loaded, ready to go, like, I mean, what was your true intent? You know what I'm saying? So this had to be something that he was thinking about. This had to be something he was thinking about, probably for a few weeks, and he decided, you know what, I'm gonna take him out, and then I'm gonna take myself out. After he did it, I believe once he killed the mother and the boyfriend, he thought about it, and he thought about it, and he thought about it. Because you had 2 hours from the time that you killed them, you escaped, you ran away, you sat there, and you thought about it, and you was like, wow, I just did the unthinkable. So what do you turn and do? You turn the gun on yourself. Now you mad at yourself, so now you off yourself. Who's gonna watch the child? Is the grandmother involved? I mean, is the grandmother, like, aunts, uncles? Who's gonna take care of the child? That has to be a traumatic experience for that young man. And my heart goes out to him. And I hope that family members do come along and do the right thing, take care of him. You know what I mean? And hopefully it doesn't harm him for the rest of his life. Hopefully he doesn't decide that one day he's going to move on with his life. Get married, and then let's just say his wife divorces him and leaves him, and he turns around and do the exact same thing that his dad did. So I mean, you just gotta hope and pray that because the sins of a father all falls on the man. So I mean, falls on his son. So, and as a man, you don't want that to happen to your child. So you want to break those generational curses and all that. So I mean, this is unfortunate. Maybe. Hopefully he has a strong support system. I don't know if he had any other brothers and sisters. The story didn't say. But I do know that my heart goes out to him. My heart definitely goes out to him. I hate seeing stories like this because I love kids. I think kids are the future. And I do think that if we do what we need to do to help these children, then we can move forward and help them out. And just point them in the right direction for the most part. So, this is amazing. So, well, that's the end of that story. And like I said, if you like what you heard, you like me bringing these kind of stories to you, just kind of like my point of view on some things, and kind of. Put my little 2 cents, my little spin to it. I'm not a newscaster, but it's like to put my little spin to it on the story. If you like what you saw, please don't hesitate to subscribe down below. It will help the channel grow. Along with that like button, it will be very nice. It will be appreciated over here. And I can try to come out with bigger and better stories. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you want to hear, what you want me to talk about. Like I said, I'm here for you guys. I'm just reporting the stories. I'm giving you my point of view. And just let me know how you feel about what I just reported. What's your thoughts? How do you feel about the father? How do you feel about does your heart go out to the son? It's like what should be the solution? Should there be any more laws around the country where parents, not only parents, anybody in the stands, anybody coming in, just get checked. If you're coming to a game, check them. I understand it happened in the parking lot, so he could have went to his car, met him in the parking lot, and handled his business. But again, there should be some laws where it just prevent firearms from being on the ground. I know he didn't want to do 2 life sentences, so he took the cowardly way out, pulled the trigger, ended his life. So I don't agree with him. I would never have done that, but that's not me. We're not in that same boat. So with that being said, you know, I thank you. I thank you for watching this far, okay, and allowing me to possibly entertain you for 10 minutes out of your day, you know. So, like I said, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, turn the notification bell. I upload these videos every single day, and I'll be coming back to you with another one, you know. So, y'all be safe out there. Peace.